play you.
What?
One game, one-on-one.
For what?
The best two words in sports. Game 7.
Your heart.
Now deep and Havlicek steals it. Over the stand throws. Havlicek stole the ball.
Mario Ellie has given the Houston Rockets a 3-point lead. It's over. The Houston Rockets have won Game 7.
Kobe's down the middle. He's in deep. Throws to Shaq. Slam dunk.
Oh, blocked by James. LeBron James with the rejection. By Steph Curry, 6 to shoot. He's at the right point. He stutter steps. He launches a 3. Hey! Nailed it!
Defended by Simmons. Is this the dagger?
Who got next?
I'm a big. Hey, yo, we got next.
Baby, where we gonna live at, son? Central Park West somewhere? What you gonna buy your mama, son? Come on. A big house. It's the will of the man. It ain't the skill of the man. Don't be afraid of nobody. Take it. Take
Go
it.
strong, baby.
Like nobody's better than you.
Let's go, G.
Steady, are you ready?
It's down to one game. Just one game now. Game 7. Next.
What's up, people? Welcome back to Game 7, Win or Go Home. This is episode 101, entitled Hall of Fame Melo. Entitled Hall of Fame Melo. So we'll get into that in a quick second. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up button, like and share the video. Say something in the chat so we can see who's all rocking and rolling. Let me know how's everybody doing. Let me see what Michael's doing back here, y'all. Let me see what's going on with this guy. Michael, what's the deal? What's the deal, man? You wasn't outside? You wasn't outside in the weather?
Yeah, I was outside earlier today, you know. What you thought I was doing?
Never know, man. Never know what you're doing over there, man. Never know, man. It's not hot, Jennifer. What the hell is that? You drinking coconut water? Now you trying to be healthy, man.
Trying to get my beach body ready, man.
Now you trying to be healthy, man. Now you drink coconut water. How does it taste, man?
I would say it's horrible. Some would say it's good, but I would say it's horrible. But it's supposed to be good for me, though.
I know it's supposed to be good for you, but that's why I'm saying all this shit that's good for you tastes horrible.
Oh, no. That's the problem.
That's the problem. All the shit that's good for you tastes horrible, man.
I was at the gym today. You know, I was outside at the gym. Right. So I didn't want to drink a beer. So I got some more water.
Is that your first one?
Yep.
Like this your first time tasting it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I can't.
I wouldn't recommend it, but
right.
I mean, if you want to drink something that's good for you, then drink that. But you know.
Right. Yeah, I can't do it. I'm sorry, I can't do it.
But some people like it though, man. I don't know. People love it.
I can't. I would say they love the results. If anybody thinks that tastes good, I gotta.
But some people like coconut too, so
I can't.
I don't know. Coconut milk. Right. No, that's almond milk. I'm sorry.
Almond milk, coconut water.
Yeah.
Y'all let me know in the chat and in the comment section if y'all have ever tasted coconut water. If y'all think it tastes good. I know it's good for you, but I think it tastes horrible, man.
It might be growing on me. I don't know.
I can't. Now it's growing on you.
It might be growing on me a little bit.
Nah, you just getting used to it. It ain't growing on you. Just get used to it.
Could be that.
Right.
It was supposed to be a rainy day, but then it got a little nice outside too. So
I know. Now it's hot.
You know.
Now it's hot, and now the heathens is out.
I was doing dumb shit like sitting at Costco's.
Yeah, you was wild. Jennifer said, "I hate coconut water, but you know what? Well, probably juicing. Even when you juicing your vegetables, you have to have the right blend, or that should be nasty too. You gotta make it right.
Yeah,
you gotta make it right.
Some people can't eat stuff that's or drink stuff that's nasty. Me, like if it's good for you, I'm one of those people I can just block it out and just go ahead and drink it.
So. Oh yeah, no. If it tastes nasty, I'm not drinking it. Fuck that. If it tastes nasty, I'm not drinking it.
Hold on a second, man. Hold on a second. You used to drink Taylor's Port, motherfucker.
It don't taste nasty. What's wrong with you? T-Pain tastes amazing. T-Pain tastes amazing, man. T-Pain ain't nasty. Everybody know T-Pain ain't nasty, man. I'm rolling, man. All right, let's get into tonight's episode.
With their bikes, man. I might have to get a bike.
I was thinking about getting a bike, man. I might get a bike.
Not a motorcycle, a regular bike.
Right. Yeah, that's good, like cardio.
Yeah.
It's a good workout riding a bike. So shout out to all the bike riders, man.
People will be in here having a heart attack every time I went on my motorcycle.
Taylor's Port is not nasty. Maryland, cut it out.
It's hard.
Nothing about that. What do people? You drink beer. Talk about Taylor's Port is nasty.
Taylor's Port is a cheap wine. It's horrible.
Yo, you drink beer.
Beer is an acquired taste.
It's a nasty taste, man. What do you drink then, Maryland? Because she probably drinking margaritas or some fruitful shit.
I love a fruity drink, man.
Listen, man, my shirt says aggressively brilliant. People, pay attention, man.
Okay.
My shirt says aggressively brilliant. So
yeah,
Jennifer.
So you got that trash team on your head.
I'm wearing it because I don't know where we're going, man.
Where y'all going? Nowhere.
I'm wearing it today because I don't know where we're going. The draft is coming up soon.
Your owner admitting that they made a mistake.
Right. My owner said we did some dumb shit. Wait a minute. Stella Rose ain't all that great.
I drink double XL. Okay.
It ain't all that great. That ain't all that great. But like I was saying, man, I don't know where my team is going right now. They finally admitted that Deshaun Watson is a bust. They're not looking forward to taking Shador or Cam. They might take the defensive bull. I think he's from Penn State. So that just don't sit right with me because you could have Myles Garrett and that bull and have a great defense, but your offense still suck.
They might be wrecking shit, man.
You ain't going nowhere.
We just traded Pickett to him.
Man, listen, if your offense still sucks, you ain't going nowhere. And
listen,
that's what it is.
T said he's naming this show. Who is it?
This is Hall of Fame Melo episode.
Hall of Fame Melo. I think it's T taking shots.
I'm not taking no shots. I'm worried because they talking about Shador sliding, like he falling in a draft.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm not even talking about.
Oh, because I'm taking shots in the topics. All right, let's get into tonight's episode. All right, so the icebreaker is: would you rather have a 5-year run as one of the best players or a 10 to 15 year steady run as just like a regular solid, like a role player?
So I thought about this. First I was thinking it all depends on what you're doing it for. If you're doing it for the money, you want to be that player for a long period of time. But if you're the man for 5 years,
right,
you're gonna get the crazy money anyway.
Right.
But would I rather be really good for 5 years and then be
one
trash?
of the best. You one of the best.
But then I'm trash.
Yeah, but then you trash. Then you fall off like Steve Francis.
When people talk about what I used to be.
Right.
I think I'd rather just be a solid player, man.
I'm taking the 5-year run, man.
Just because then people be coming at you all the time.
I don't care because you can't erase what I did, man. I'm like Shep and them, man. You can't erase what we done. You can't erase what we done. We want a chip, man. You can't erase what we done, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
Can't erase what we done.
That's a tough question, though, man.
Right,
but everybody wants to be the man.
Right. I brought this question up because people don't actually know that, like Jordan's initial run isn't 20 years. Like his initial run is only like 13, 14 years.
That's a long period of time, though. What do you mean?
Well, I mean, not to have 6 chips. So him being Michael.
13 years, you got 6 chips.
Well, how many chips does LeBron have, and how many years is he in?
No, I'm saying that's great.
That's what I'm saying.
You go taking shots again.
That's what I'm saying. It's not appreciated. That's what I'm saying. It's not appreciated. His run is not appreciated enough.
Why isn't it? Why isn't it though?
Because it's not. It's not. When people talk about how LeBron or somebody else may have passed him in like whatever records it may be, it's because Michael didn't play that fucking long.
The majority of the people still have MJ as the GOAT.
Right, but they never take into account that he didn't play all these fucking years that everybody else is playing now.
This is just hate on your part.
It's not hate on my part. I'm just making a point.
You hating on the ball.
I'm just making a point. I'm just making a point, man. That's all. I'm just making a point, man.
All right. Steve Francis was a bull. He fell off. He used to be nice.
AI was the bull. He fell off.
But AI was the man for a long time, motherfucker. He did fall off that fucking cliff.
Right.
Quick. Right. You know, but he was the man. Come on.
Was AI's run longer than 5 years?
Yes.
I don't know. We might have to look into that.
You tripping.
We might have to look into that.
You tripping, man. AI was still getting 26 points a game in Denver.
Listen. When AI was a rookie, he was good, right?
I knew it was just a disrespectful show.
No, I rock with AI. It's not a disrespectful show. This is just what's going on right now. It wasn't too many topics to pick from. It's just what's going on right now. Listen, my question is, if AI made it to the finals, what year? Like, what is that, 2000 or something like that? What year is that they was in the finals?
2001. Come on, man. AI got like 13 years. Scoring over 25.
Being great.
Yo, he was always great, except for when he got traded. The 1 year he got traded from Denver to Detroit is when he fell off.
I don't remember AI.
He dropped from 20. He dropped from like 26 to 17, man.
Listen, I don't remember AI after the finals, man. After Kobe and them sat him down, like I don't remember him ever playing again after that, man.
The disrespect continues.
I'm just saying, I don't remember him playing after that. After the Lakers wiped their asses up, they got him up out of here. Okay. And we was on the run. I don't remember him no more.
Well, he had his little time when he was playing with bum ass C Webb. He was still scoring like 20 something a game. Just because he didn't make it to the finals. I mean, come on.
That's what I'm saying. So what were we doing? We out in the first round. We out in the first round. Man,
that's crazy.
It is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. I don't think his run was that long.
The boy was hating on Bubba Chuck. I can't believe it, man.
I don't think his run was that long, man. Shout out to AI.
The boy was averaging 20-something points a game for 13 years.
They wasn't winning, though.
Was always winning, man. We just didn't make it to the finals.
No, a couple of those years they was first round outs. Pacers was in that ass.
I don't think we ever went out in the first round, man.
Pacers ain't never beat that ass?
You don't remember when we played the Magic when we first made the playoffs?
That was a penny hurt, Shaqless Magic, man.
I don't know.
It wasn't a fair matchup.
All right.
It wasn't a fair matchup. All right, let's get into women's news as usual. We always start off the show with the women's news, man. The Final Four.
This is what I'm talking about. Disrespect again, right here.
Why is this disrespect?
Go ahead.
The Final Four starts tomorrow. Why? Because I'm not mentioning the dudes.
Yeah, like, how you not mentioning the
because they suck ass. Them dudes suck ass, man. Fucking Houston and who else is fucking Auburn? What is this? Chuck and them playing? Is Chuck and them playing?
The number one pick still playing.
That's the only dude. The rest of them suck. Man. Shout out to Cooper Flag though, man. I like Cooper. I've seen them doing comparisons with Cooper. Saying like Scottie Pippen and who else they had? Maybe Jason Tatum, I guess. Where do you think?
I told somebody Cooper Flag was Ben Simmons before he started tripping.
See,
Cooper Flag.
That's fucking disrespectful.
I talking about as far as the dimes, rebounding. You forget Ben used to score, man.
He didn't score like Cooper Flag. We're not gonna do that.
Not gonna do that.
No, we're not gonna do that. Cooper Flag is at least 20, 25 points a game, easy on a bad night.
All right.
We're not gonna do that. Ben Simmons wasn't doing that. Cooper Flag's a good defensive player. That's where I think people don't pay attention enough. He does play defense. Yeah, I'm excited to see Cooper make it to the league. But as far as the men's Final Four, I'm good. I'm not watching that shit. Are you watching it?
Of course. What are you talking about?
Is it on tonight?
It's tomorrow.
Oh, I'm not watching this shit. See, I didn't even know it was on tomorrow. All I know is that the girls is playing.
My team is still in the mix. Why wouldn't
I forgot you were Duke. My bad. If Duke was playing, would you be watching?
I might not be, but
if Duke wasn't playing, you wouldn't be watching, man. All right. Like I was saying, man, it's the Final Four for the ladies. We got, where am I at? UConn versus UCLA and Dawn Staley and South Carolina versus Texas. Should be a great Final Four. Shout out to Juju once again, who was officially named the Player of the Year. Hopefully she's recovering right now. But who's your picks for the women's Final Four?
So I got
two great games.
I got UConn upsetting UCLA, and I got South Carolina.
But it's not an upset. UConn is favored by 8 points.
Already?
Yeah, that's the disrespect right there.
Damn.
That's the disrespect right there. UCLA is the number one overall team in the tournament. But this game, UConn is favored by 8 points.
It could be because Paige is balling.
Right.
You know. And the freshman is balling too.
Sarah Strong, shout out to her. Yeah. She had like 22 and 15 last game.
I mean, she had an early 20 though. She didn't show up in the second half though. She had an early 20.
Right.
So she gotta do better.
Yeah,
man. You can't score 20 in the first.
Well, they started locking down, man.
Come on.
Locking down, man. So, like I said, everybody, the women's Final Four.
Girls do quarters, right?
Yeah.
How many points did she score in the first fucking quarter? She scored all the points in the first quarter.
Probably like 14.
I think she scored more than that.
She didn't have 20 in the first quarter.
She had 20, but she scored most of her points in the first quarter.
That's 14, man. She ended up with 22 points.
All right. Who you got?
All right. Like I said, UCLA is the underdog in this game. I picked UConn to win the tournament, so I got to go with UConn, but it's not going to be a walk in the park.
It's definitely not going to be a walk in the park.
Yeah, it's not going to be a walk in the park.
Paige don't have a chip yet, right?
No, this is her trying to get the elusive championship. You know, she got hurt before, so she missed a year, and she's had a couple tough losses. But this is her year to, I think, finish or seal the deal. So I'm going with UConn.
Okay.
As UConn, far as
look, what's her name? Paige. She just became what, third?
Third behind Maya Moore. Fisa. Who else? Fisa's fourth now.
No, Fisa's fourth. Stewie and Maya. Maya's first. I was with Sydney today.
Maya's first by a fucking long slide. Too. Go ahead.
It's like 200 some points, right?
Yeah.
All right. So she said she got Nafisa over Stewie.
As a player?
She said she don't care what you say.
As a player?
Yeah. The young bucks be tripping.
This is what I'm about to tell you. Tell Sid I said Stewie won every year.
She said Nafisa and them would have beat them if they wouldn't have folded. I said, but they did.
Right.
Like
Fifi is my shorty, but she big, so I can't really call her my shorty, but I rock with Fifi, but she ain't. Stewie is the female KD, so we ain't gonna do that.
Stewie's great, man. You gotta go with Stewie.
Yeah, Stewie is Stewie. We ain't gonna do that. And I love Fifi, but Stewie is Stewie.
People forget Paige is kind of tall too, man.
Yeah, Paige is kind of tall. Paige is kind of tall. She plays big too.
Yeah.
So we got South Carolina versus Texas, which should be an underrated game. A lot of people are not talking about this game, but like I said, Texas has like the Twin Towers and shit over there, so they got all these big girls, and they play hard, and they also beat South Carolina.
They play defense,
right? They play defense. They also beat South Carolina once this year, and South Carolina beat them once in a rematch. In the SEC championship game, I believe. So this should be a great game as well. I think this is going to be a super tough game for South Carolina just because they don't have that go-to player that they normally have. They use Malaysia sometimes for that, like a spark plug off the bench. And whenever they get in trouble, they kind of go to her. I don't know if that's going to work in this game. So Pow and Bree Hall and Chloe Kitts and all of them, they got to step up. If they don't play good,
Papa got to hit some shots.
Papa got to hit some shots. If they don't play good, they could be up out of here. But it's their 5th straight Final Four, so shout out to them.
Yeah.
Shout out to them. Shout out to Dawn Staley and shout out to South Carolina. 5th straight Final Four is hard.
Yeah. Now, I know you don't want to do it, but you are going to have to pick. The men's games, motherfucker.
But wait a minute, you didn't even pick somebody. Who'd you pick in the second game?
I picked South Carolina.
Okay. My heart says South Carolina, but I'm going to pick Texas.
Okay.
I'm going to pick Texas, man. I'm going to pick Texas.
Yeah.
All right. So what's going on with the guys? Who we got? Duke versus who, man?
Houston.
So excited. If Duke was not playing, y'all, he would not be picking for the fucking Final Four. But go ahead.
You got Duke and Houston.
Right.
You got Auburn and Florida.
Okay.
So I'm going to go with Duke and Florida.
I'm going to go with Duke and Florida as well. And I don't even know who plays for Florida, but I just like when Florida plays and they got their jerseys and shit. I just like the aesthetics with Florida.
They're the number 1 team in the nation, ain't they?
I don't know. I don't follow them dudes. I don't follow them dudes.
Right.
I watch Cooper Flag sometimes, but everybody else I don't follow them dudes. Who's playing Houston? Duke is?
Duke's playing Houston.
Houston is a good team, so
I know. I know.
They don't really have a star like I think they got a big ass dude too. I think they got a big ass dude. So Duke better come to play that game.
Okay.
Play that game. So we both taking Duke and Florida.
All right.
We're both taking Duke and Florida. Y'all let us know y'all picks. And I didn't know that both of them is playing tomorrow. That the guys and the girls is playing tomorrow. When they started that shit.
I know. Usually the girls be on Sunday.
Right. Yeah, when they started that shit. I don't know what's happening right now.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so last but not least in women's news, Paige, she officially declared to enter her name into the NBA draft. There was some talk about her not, because she does have 1 more year of eligibility. There was some talk about her not going just because they said that she doesn't want to go to the Dallas Wings.
Mm-hmm.
So she did officially declare, so she'll probably be the number 1 pick going to Dallas. So shout out to Paige. And also what was saying to be the number 2 pick, Olivia Miles from Notre Dame, has taken her name out of the hat and saying she's staying in college for 1 more year. And she's also not going back to Notre Dame. She put her name in the transfer portal. So this is unprecedented news that we've never really seen before, where a top 2
girls beefing. Now once they put their name in there, do they gotta keep their name? Do they gotta transfer
in the transfer portal?
Yeah. Can they decide not to transfer?
And what, go to the league?
No,
or
stay.
No, you do have the option to stay with the team.
Okay, so she could make up with the girl and stay at Notre Dame.
Right. So what he's speaking about, for the people who don't know, is allegedly that she's beefing with superstar point guard Hannah Hidalgo, who was probably second for Player of the Year, one of my favorite players as well. Yeah, I said there's no way in hell they should have lost that game to TCU, and I knew it was some shit going on because everybody had a horrible fucking game, and he said it's because they beefing.
Yeah.
He said it's because they beefing. So, do you think this is a move for her to? They said she can make more money if she doesn't go to the draft this year, and then they do what's the letters again? The CP what?
NIL?
No, not NIL.
Oh, the CBA.
CBA. So when the WNBA does a new deal, if she stays and wait one more year, she may be able to make more money on her NIL deals than going to the WNBA. So you think this is a money grab, or she just want to stay in college for one more year?
It's probably a money grab because she might make more money in college, right?
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
Definitely, it's a money grab both ways.
All right.
Whoa! What is going on here? Stupid stuff, stupid ass Bucks. Come on, man. Come on, man.
All right. So if you
was out there spanking them, are you kidding me?
If you Olivia and y'all was the number one team in the nation at one point, do you want to go to another team and run your own team, or would you rather stay with the team that was one of the top teams in the country?
Depends on where she's going. You know, you might go somewhere you might not be as good. You know.
Well, I don't think she's going to go to a team where she don't got the rock. Like, that's the whole point of it.
Yeah, but you know, it goes back and forth with who gets more props. The player that's a great player by themselves, or the player that's a good player with a great team.
Right.
So.
Well, we'll see. Shout out to Olivia Miles. We'll see. I think this is a crazy decision. She would have been the number 2 pick in the draft. I think she should have went on and took that because she might fall come next year. When Hannah and other players are available, she might fall next year. So,
yeah,
we'll see, man.
We'll see what happens.
All right, as I said, this episode is entitled Hall of Fame Melo. So the news has just officially came out that Carmelo Anthony has been elected or selected to be first ballot Hall of Famer. Do you think that Carmelo deserves to be a first ballot Hall of Famer?
I think there's no question he should be. I mean, you over there choking up. The numbers speak for themselves. I mean, the Bull got like 30,000 points, man. Like,
right, top 10 in scoring.
Top 10 in scoring. Right. Because he ain't never win shit.
That's what I'm about to say.
A lot of people ain't win shit, man. Charles in the Hall of Fame. AI in the Hall of Fame. Karl Malone bum ass in the Hall of Fame.
Well, I mean, they were like staples. Is
Chris Webber in the Hall of Fame? Is Chris Webber in the Hall of Fame?
I don't know if Chris Webber. I don't think he's in the Hall of Fame yet. These are players that they might not have won it, but they've been to the finals or they've been MVPs. I don't see none of these accolades around Carmelo. Now he has the stats. Does he have the stats? Yeah, he has the stats.
He has the stats.
But is he a winner?
Listen, man, there's a lot of losers out there, man.
There's a lot of losers out
your
there.
Your man is one of them.
Who the fuck is that? First of all,
he's a loser too. Come on.
He's still playing, though.
Okay, he ain't gonna win shit.
No, remember Ben Simmons? Remember we had to talk about Ben Simmons and the B, they ain't never gonna win shit. Oh, they ain't never gonna win shit. We ain't gonna do that today. He still got a little bit of time. He still got some time.
Okay.
Still got some time. I don't think Carmelo should be
not a first ballot Hall of Famer, but you're saying he should be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I think his stats is like if we look at all the corny ass niggas that made it to the Hall of Fame, yeah, he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. But if we're going by like a winner,
the Bull got 30,000 points, man. I don't know what you want.
I just said if we're going by stats,
come on,
then there's no question. But That's all he got. What else he got besides 30,000 points?
I almost said, what about KD? But I forgot he won a chip in Golden State.
A back-to-back finals MVP. This guy.
I forgot he did win those 2 chips with Steph.
And he had an MVP before that. This guy. Disrespectful.
I almost put him in the same category, man.
I don't even fuck with Bull right now, but that's disrespectful.
I think he 8th, right? I think he's number 8.
Who, KD?
Yeah.
Yeah, KD could have been number 1 scorer of all time.
Yeah.
Could have been. Could have been easily.
So you say no, I say yeah.
I say yeah, but with an asterisk.
Okay.
I say yeah, but with an asterisk, man. Y'all let me know in the chat and in the comment section if y'all think Carmelo Anthony should be a first ballot Hall of Famer, even though he ain't never won shit. Do he even got an All-Star game MVP? Like, what the fuck has he done besides score?
Chris Webber is in the Hall of Fame. He went in 2021, so.
Shout out to C-Web, man. Shout out to C-Web. You can see Webb, I would be questionable about that.
Fuck C-Web. C-Web's a fucking bum.
Even C-Web, I would be questionable about, man.
C-Web's a bum.
Yeah.
I don't got C-Web. I don't got C-Web in the Hall of Fame. Why did he make the Hall of Fame?
This is crazy, man.
He ain't did shit since he was in Fab Five.
First of all, he just being in the Fab Five alone, this shit is Hall of Fame worthy.
Oh my God.
It is. They changed the game.
Another team we trashed.
They changed the game, man.
Another team we trashed, man.
Yeah, y'all did, but they changed the game, man. Y'all didn't change the game. They changed the game, man.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what it is with Carmelo, man. Y'all let us know if y'all think he should be a first ballot Hall of Fame. But congrats to Melo, man. Congrats to Melo, because I do like you, Melo, but I just don't.
I don't know if I say congrats to him. I'm not saying like that.
That is crazy. You can't say congrats to the boy.
I was just saying he deserved to go.
That is crazy.
I don't bang with Melo like that.
I mean, he did, as a freshman, take Syracuse to the chip and win that.
Won a chip. So they was talking about somebody said he would have trashed Cooper Flag.
He would definitely would have trashed Cooper Flag.
Oh my God.
Too big.
Trashed too big.
Yeah.
Cooper, he like 6'10".
No, I'm talking about he would have did this.
He husky, yeah, I know he husky, but come on, Carmelo wasn't that dude like that in the college.
Yes, he was. He was bigger in college.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was, man. Carmelo was a big ass freshman, man.
He was, but I'm saying he wasn't husky like that.
Carmelo was great in college, man.
He was great in college. He was great. I'm just saying they say he would have trashed him.
Listen, they won a chip when it was other teams that was good. What Cooper Flag is doing right now,
he put them on their back and he took them to the chip. I know.
What Cooper Flag is doing right now, they ain't really playing against nobody. No.
Playing against somebody.
They playing against somebody, but not nobody.
I don't know who they playing against, but they playing against somebody.
Oh man, we'll see. I would have took Melo in that.
All right, man. Let's get on with this. With your
all right. We're gonna move on to is the Joker trying to last minute? What is that, John? What they call the last 2 rounds in boxings? Championship rounds or some shit?
Yeah.
At the last minute is the Joker trying to steal SGA's MVP, man. We seen Joker do a crazy ass pass. We seen him. Did you see the one hand, John? The one hand, like full court shot. He has 61 points the other day. Like, is the Joker trying to rain on SGA's parade?
I had this conversation today, man.
Okay.
It pains me to say this.
Y'all.
I'm going to say that the Bull is the best player in the league.
I'm proud of you, man.
I'm
proud of you.
I got him over Embiid and all of them, you know. So I'm going to say the Bull is the best player in the league.
I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of you, man. Like I said, the Joker has been doing some amazing, incredible shit the last couple weeks or so. He's a fucking center who's about to be like what is this? First time a center is going to be like triple-double MVP. like not MVP, but triple double for a season.
Yeah.
So he's putting up a
triple double for the season. Yeah.
30-point triple double too. It's not like a 10-point triple double. It's a 30-point triple double.
Not a Ben Simmons triple double.
Right. Right.
The Bull had 61, 10, and 10, man.
Ridiculous.
I mean, that was a great night of basketball. I don't know if people saw it, but that was a great game. They went into double overtime with Minnesota, and Russ was out there doing Russ things. And Minnesota ended up winning that game by 1 point because Russell Westbrook is an idiot.
Right.
You know, Russ, not to get off the Joker, but Russ is a dude. He does some great things, but you know it's just a matter of time before he do some dumb shit. Bull got a steal. They was up 1.
Right. Dribble it out.
Seconds left. It's motherfucker try to go down and get a bucket.
This is my only question about that. I've never seen nobody miss a layup that horribly before.
Like, come on, man. You go instead of you pulling it out, you know, waste the time, get fouled, pass it. First of all, pass the ball because you can't shoot. So pass the rock unless somebody else gets fouled. But not only do you go down and miss a layup, a horrible layup, on the other end of the court, you foul a ball on a 3-pointer, and they win the game by 1 point, man. Come on.
Right. I've never seen nobody miss a layup that bad. Like,
it was a horrible 20 seconds for Russ, man.
Yeah, man. I would have rested him the next game.
No, they put us out there, man. They made him play by himself. He had like 30 last night. They put him out there by himself, man. They lost though.
That's crazy.
Who they lose to? The fucking Wizards? I think they lost to the Wizards. Come on, man.
That's crazy. That's great. All right, so where are you at on the MVP race? Does he still the MVP from SGA? See, I think SGA just don't talk enough. Like, you gotta make some noise. Like, you gotta show some personality or something. Like,
I don't think they're gonna give it to
Joker.
Right. No, matter of fact, they lost to the Spurs. I'm sorry, they ain't lose to the Wizards. Somebody else lost to the Wizards.
All right.
It was the Kings, your team. So I think because Joker has already, how many he has?
3.
So
he had the limit.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys remember, but there's been a lot of times where Michael Jordan, LeBron James was the best player in the league. They just didn't get it because people wanted to give it to somebody else.
Kobe.
I don't even know if Kobe won an MVP, but
disrespect.
If you want to throw his name in there, go ahead and throw his name in there.
Was the best player in the league for 10 years.
All right. Okay.
Disrespect.
So this was, a hard moment for me to say that the Bull is the best player in the league, but
shouldn't be hard. Just admit the truth, man. The truth will set you free.
I don't like the Bull, man.
I don't like the Bull. All right, I don't think that they're going to give it to Joker just because he has 3 already.
And this is his best year.
Right. But I do think SGA needs to make some more noise, man. Like
talking?
Yeah.
He don't talk that much.
Yeah, he don't say shit. He just go about his business. He just play ball. Like,
boy, he's even killed, man. You can't, he's
say I'm the MVP, nigga. That's all. Like, you ain't gotta talk shit or like fuck with nobody. But if you the MVP, say you the MVP.
All right.
That's all. That's all I'm saying. Shout out to SGA and shout out to Joker, man.
All right, so we got a few things to talk about. T ain't mentioned this, but we're gonna talk about this too.
Go ahead.
You want to talk about the Minnesota Detroit Pistons fight?
Fisticuffs.
They were really, in the stands doing a little
pushing and shoving.
This boy Isaiah Stewart, man, I'm sick of this dude, man. Like, this boy got 2 games, man. Just throw his ass out the league, man. I'm sick of that motherfucker, man.
Throw his ass out the league.
Wasting my man Bron around the court, man. Come on, man. Throw him out the league, man.
If y'all don't know, Isaiah Stewart plays for the Detroit Pistons, and he's always in some shit. He did try to chase down LeBron after LeBron like accidentally elbowed him in the head or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
And he's always like in the middle of a scuffle or trying to scuffle with somebody. He's just one of them niggas that could just any minute go
so
off.
Everybody else got 1 game. He got 2 games because of his past.
Right.
You know.
Well, I don't really think a lot of punches was really thrown. It was just a lot of pushing and shoving going on, man.
I think it might have been some punches thrown.
I think DiVincenzo got choked up. That's all.
DiVincenzo?
Yeah, I think DiVincenzo got choked up. I don't think he got punched.
I don't know, but he wasn't out there playing. He was right at them dudes, man.
Oh yeah, he with the shit, but he got choked up.
Right at him.
he got choked up when he fell on the ground. He got choked up.
He was trying to take up for Nas Reed, man.
Right.
Even the punk ass Detroit coach got tossed, man.
Right. Yeah, those Villanova boys, man. They get into a scuffle, man.
Yeah, man.
They get into a scuffle, man. Shout out to the Villanova boys.
They little dudes too, man.
They little dudes, but they like to get in the scuffles, man.
They want to act like they really from Philly.
Right. It wasn't like a real fight. Like they was calling it like a brawl. When I see the word brawl and then I watch it, then I be like, that's not a brawl.
It was tossing people. Somebody got tossed on the ground.
Right. It was like wrestling. It was like wrestling. It was like wrestling, pushing and shoving. It wasn't no punch. I didn't see a lot of punches being thrown. I seen a couple people got choked up. That's it. That's not really a brawl. That's just like we just pushing each other around, man.
Yeah. So how you feel about your man Ja and his answer again?
With the gun waving, John?
Yeah, what's up with the ball?
All right, so if y'all don't know Ja Morant, who's previously been suspended for his gun antics, for having guns, for threatening people with guns, X, Y, and Z. He's been suspended by the league on several occasions. This is not nothing new. He's been suspended on several occasions.
The Bull had an opportunity to be one of the faces of the league.
He was the face of the league.
He was the rising star.
Right.
But he want to be playing around with some guns and shit.
Right. So just recently, the other day or whatever, him and Buddy Hield were going back and forth doing the gun pointing, Joe.
Was Buddy Hield doing it?
Yeah, they both got a warning.
Oh, I didn't even know. I didn't even see Buddy Hield was doing it.
Well, I think it was like Ja was doing it first, and then you know how you be like, how somebody, it's like the Angel Reese joint. Like, how somebody taunt you first, and then when you win and you taunt them back. It was like that. So Buddy Hield wasn't even actually playing. He was on the bench. Oh. He was on the bench, and he did it back to him. Okay. So they both got a warning. Nobody got suspended, but Josh should definitely know better. He know he can't do anything.
That's what I'm saying.
Gun related, just because of his past. So
it ain't even like he didn't with the going like that. He was like,
right.
Like, come on, man.
Josh being Josh as usual, man, and that's why I've given up hope on the Memphis Grizzlies, man. That's why I've given them hope.
They was just the number 2 seed. A couple weeks ago, they have fallen down to 6.
They lost every game since they fired
their coach
right before the playoffs.
Right before the playoffs. It's some more shit that you never seen before.
That's a fact.
Coaches getting fired right before the playoffs. Like, come on.
That's a fact. So yeah, Ja's wilding. I wouldn't have been mad if they would have submitted him for a game.
I would have. No, they should have.
Yeah, I think he should have been suspended for a game just because.
It's because he's an idiot.
Yeah.
Oh, now y'all done came back on the Sixers and shit.
Come on, man. Was it a fucking question?
I was hoping.
You hope they do. Y'all still like 6 games before that number 1 seed, so y'all not close enough.
Sorry, we just got to be in the mix, man.
Okay.
As long as we don't lose our pick, man.
Okay. All right. The next topic is most disappointing team this season, man. I know this is not a shot at y'all. This is not a shot at y'all because I'm not picking y'all. So this is not a shot at y'all. I'm not picking y'all. But who's your pick for most disappointing team?
Well, it's absolutely the Philadelphia 76ers. Sixers had high hopes coming into this season. They got Paul George. They were projected to be a top 3 seed, if not a top 2 seed.
A title contender.
Yeah, in the East. And to come out trash, whatever you want to call them. Embiid fucked the season up. Paul George might be washed. We don't know. We gotta wait and see next year. But they're my team. Not my team, but they're my pick for the, the most disappointing team in the league.
But they're still your team.
I'll fuck with them this year.
No, you didn't.
I ain't watched the Sixers game since not this year. I ain't watched the Sixers game this year.
That's crazy. Even I watched the Sixers game this year. That's crazy.
And I never watched another shot.
I never watched Sixers games.
That's another shot. I don't know if y'all keeping up with all these shots he's taking. He like Ja Morant. But I don't know. Yeah.
All right, my pick for most disappointing, and y'all can tell me in the chat and in the comment section, my pick for most disappointing team this season is none other than the Phoenix Suns. It's none other than the Phoenix Suns and Kevin Durant, who just twisted an ankle the other day, so he's probably out for the rest of the regular season. They're probably going to miss the playoffs now. They fell out of the play-in. I don't think they're going to win.
But you saw this movie last year. You saw that movie last year. It's the same movie.
Right, but it's worse this year because last year you could at least say, all right, this is our first time together. We really didn't have a point guard. You could say a lot of things. KD wasn't really hurt.
Who's to blame for that team?
Even Bill, even Bill wasn't hurt as much as he was last year. Even Bill wasn't hurt as much. So there's no excuse this year. It's no excuse this year.
Who's to blame? Who's to blame for that
team? KD.
Is it KD?
Yes, because KD don't want to take charge. He don't want to take charge. He don't want to be the leader. He just want to go out there and get his 25 points.
And go home.
That's all fuck you hear about. Want to go out and get my 25. I don't care if we lose. I don't care about nothing. I just want to go get my 25 points and go. He's Carmelo Anthony. See Carmelo Anthony there. So I'll go out here and get my 25 points and go home.
They are a disappointing team because when they was getting Bradley Beal, people was picking them to go to the chip.
Right.
It don't always work, man.
Right.
When you're getting all these players like that, you got to have the right mix.
Right. And KD.
Listen, only LeBron can do that, man. Only LeBron can put these players together, man. And everybody play right.
I can't. KD twisted his ankle because he out there in them low tops. Keep telling these niggas, stop going out there in them low tops. You ain't got nothing on your ankles. Twist your ankle,
man. That's their thing. They love them low tops.
Right. Twist your ankle, now you out. So that's what you get, KD.
He probably was trying to go home early anyway, man. He was like, for what? Why we need to go play an extra couple games?
Right. So they're saying that was KD's last game in Phoenix. Do you agree?
It should be. He should have already been traded. Acting like a dickhead, talking about he don't want to get traded. Like, what's wrong with him?
That's a fact.
He could have probably went to OKC, went back home, played with the young boys. Come on.
Right. I'm hearing talks of Houston.
Fuck Houston.
I don't know if I want him over there with Drea.
Yeah.
I don't want him bringing his bad juju over here.
Man, fuck Houston, man.
I hate on Houston. Why you hating on
Houston? Fuck Houston. I hate
Why?
their coach. I hate their coach. I hate
Why?
I hate all of them.
Why?
I don't mess with them dudes, man.
But why? You ain't even got no reason.
Trying to talk trash to my man. What you
trying to talk trash to who?
Come on, you got beef with Brian. You got beef with me.
Oh,
what to tell you?
Oh my God. So that is our picks for most disappointing team this season. Like I said, y'all can play along in the chat and in the comment section. I picked the Phoenix Suns. He picked his beloved Philadelphia Sixers, who he's now trying to denounce. But it's still his team, y'all. Don't let him fool y'all.
Not until
Maxie's out for the rest of the season. How do you feel?
When's the draft? Fucking Maxie, man.
How you feel about Busy?
Fuck Busy B, man. Motherfucker.
How do y'all feel about Busy? Jennifer, how do you feel about Busy?
I like Busy B, but you know what? I'm not fucking with him.
Yeah, I'm not fucking with him out for the rest of the season. Look at what I'm out for. Because my finger hurt.
Yeah. But you know he's not really out for that. You know the Sixers. The Sixers just put him on the shelf, man. Come on.
I know that. I know that.
Come on, man. The Sixers thought they might win a game, man. They said, "Hold on, let me put you on what's the boy Grimes? They ain't let Grimes play one game because it was like, hold on, we might be able to beat the Wizards, man. Let me sit you down or something.
Right. All my guys like Gary Payton and people like this. Gary Payton is rolling over in his grave right now if he would have sat out because his finger hurt.
But that's not the case, man. You give him false information, man.
I'm not giving out false information.
You are, man.
He's out for the rest of the season
he's not just sitting out because of that. They making them sit out, man.
Okay.
We need to get a top 6 pick, man. We trying to go on a losing streak for the rest of the year.
Well, what is this? Trust the process part 2?
Absolutely not. Fuck the process.
This is Trust the Process part 2, y'all.
Embiid's getting his knee surgery next week, man.
First of all, Embiid could have been got his knee surgery. I just saw that and I said, "Why?"
I tell you, I don't know who's running things.
That's what I'm saying. You've been out for the longest. You could have been got that surgery, dog. You got to be ready for the beginning of the season next year. You could have been got your surgery.
I don't know how you come into the season hurt and you ain't played in over 2 months or a month and a half. So I don't know what he be doing.
It's crazy, man.
That's why I got Joker ahead of him.
Shout out to Joker, man. All right, people, let's get into tonight's picks. Make sure y'all stay tuned to what we watching. I got some juicy to tell y'all, man. Let's get to tonight's picks. Let me see. It's like 6 or 7 games on the docket tonight. A big game later on, but we'll get to that. So we first starting off with Orlando versus Washington. Who you got, Michael?
I got Orlando.
I got Orlando because Washington sucks. And is Orlando still in the playoff picture?
Yeah.
Orlando's still in the playoff picture. So I got Orlando. Should be an easy pick 'em. Shout out to all the
team that fell off.
Shout out to all the people who bets. Orlando should be an easy one tonight. Milwaukee versus Philadelphia. Who you got, Michael?
I got Milwaukee.
now you picking against them now.
What was the last time I picked him?
All right, I'm going to take the Bucks, and prayers up to my man Dame. Hopefully, we get his blood clot situation in order, and at some point he can get back on the court. We don't know if that'll be in the playoffs or next season or some time off. We don't know, but prayers up to Dame Dollar. Hopefully he can get back on the court. I'm going to take the Bucks as well. All right, Minnesota versus your Brooklyn Nets.
My Brooklyn Nets. First of all, that used to be your team. All right, Minnesota is without DiVincenzo and Nas Reed tonight, but I'm still going with Minnesota because they're playing a trash team and D'Lo and whoever else plays for that team.
All the Cams. They got all the Cams. All the Cam Johnsons.
Cam Johnsons and shit.
They got all the Cam Johnsons. I'm going to take Minnesota as well. Shout out to Ant-Man, who it's been alleged that he paid off that child support for the lifetime, so you don't even have to you deal with Shorty.
He just made a one-time payment?
Yeah.
Listen, man. You know what they're going to do? They're going to find a loophole, bro. They're going to come back at you. You might think it's over, but they're going to come back at you.
Look, that's what they say, because in a year or so, he'll be re-upping for the Supermax or whatever. So he says, let me get this shit out the way so y'all come fuck with my real bread.
Oh, yeah.
So it's alleged that Ant-Man paid off his child support for the lifetime with that baby. Shout out to Ant-Man. Chill out, Ant-Man. You got too many kids out here. It's enough. Enough's enough now.
Enough's enough. Come on, man.
Yeah, enough's enough.
Don't want no kids, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, enough's enough. Get your shit together. Yeah, get your shit together. I know you're still young, but get your shit together, man. All right. This is supposed to be a good game, but I don't fucking know.
I don't know.
Memphis versus Miami. Who you got?
I'm going to go with Memphis.
Okay.
They ain't won a game in a while.
Yeah.
Miami's trash. Yeah, they still in the mix. But I'm going to go with Miami. I'm sorry, Memphis.
I'm going to go with Memphis as well, just because I agree. They're due for a win. Miami's not really a good team. They're just well coached, and they play hard. So I'm going Memphis, man. Memphis needs to win. All right.
Miami done fell to 9.
I can't.
Oh wow.
All right. The next game is a trash game as well. Portland versus Toronto. Who you got?
Listen, they do have the face of the league, but they
face of the league, Scotty Barnes. My man Scotty Barnes, face of the league.
Two average teams, 28 wins, 33 wins. I'm gonna go with Portland.
I'm going with Scotty, 6-guy Barnes, man.
Okay.
With Scotty, face of the league, 6-guy Barnes. I'm going with Toronto, people.
Orlando dropped to 7-2, man. Detroit's all the way up to 5th.
Pistons trying to be the bad boys again.
I don't know about that, but
trying to be the bad boys again. Shout out to the Pistons, man. All right, game of the night, people. Game of the night. We here now. Game of the night, man.
Memphis dropped all the way down to 8th. They tied right now with They tied right now with Minnesota, and Golden State is probably.
Oh, Michael, look, we got somebody in the chat saying Melo's overrated.
No, all right. Everybody got their opinion. I'm not even a Melo fan, but I know he was a bucket. So
yeah, he was a bucket, man. All right, last game we got the Warriors.
I can tell you, Melo ain't going. Well, his son might be a little better than he might. I don't know.
I got him, Bronny.
I was just gonna say he ain't gonna get his son in the league, but
yeah, he might gonna get his son. He's not gonna get his son in the league, but he's better than Bronny.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, we'll see what happens. He's going to Syracuse. I don't think that was a good choice, but
yeah. All right, game of the night: Golden State versus LA.
Big game. Playoff implications.
The Lakers own Golden State.
I don't know about that one.
I was talking to Sydney about this earlier too.
I don't know about that one. I mean, I think they beat them just because.
What's the no defense? The Lakers don't play no defense?
No, you're talking about Melo.
Oh, Melo. Okay, yeah. Melo don't play no defense.
Right, but he was still a bucket. We ain't gonna do that.
So I'm going with the Don.
Who the fuck is the Don?
Luka, the Don.
Oh, okay. I was about to say I didn't know where we was going.
The Don and Brown. Going with the Don and Brown. Come on.
I like Luka. Luka's one of my guys. I like Luka, man. I'm just sick of I'm sick of Steph versus Bron. I'm over it.
You over it?
Yeah, I'm over it.
So right now in the playoffs, with the playoffs right now,
right,
Lakers will be playing Minnesota.
Okay.
I don't really want them to play Minnesota.
I think they can beat Minnesota.
I just want them to play Memphis.
You always want them to play Memphis.
Or Golden State. Because I know John gonna do something dumb and he's not gonna be able to play. So, I don't really want them to play Golden State because I do like my man Curry. So it's a tough one. But I got the Lakers tonight.
How do you feel about Brown versus Steph? Do you still get excited for it? Like,
yeah, man. Yeah, I do.
I'm good.
I do.
I'm good. Playoff implications. The Lakers are what, third?
Yeah.
The Lakers are half game in front of Denver. I think they're third. They need this game if they want to stay in third. Where's Golden State at?
Fifth.
Golden State is fifth. How many games?
Hold on.
Like, how many games is they up in that fifth spot?
Everybody's right with each other. I just told you. There was only like a half game ahead of Memphis.
Okay. All right, so
the eighth seed.
A must win for both teams. So they're saying that there's going to be some playoff implications or playoff intensity in this game.
Like Golden State's a half a game up on Minnesota, the Clippers, and Memphis.
Right, the whole Steph versus LeBron thing. They're saying that this is a easier game for the Lakers because they got LeBron and Luka and the other boy
Who, AR?
Yeah, boy.
You know, that's the big three. I don't know what to tell you.
And boy, and they saying that Steph don't really have a number 2 scorer, so they discount Jimmy buckets.
He got Jimmy.
They discount Jimmy buckets. They say he's the playoffs. They said that's playoff buckets.
He's waiting for the playoffs. Okay.
Yeah, not regular season buckets. So they saying
when Steph had that 50-point game the other day, Jimmy had a lot of points, man.
That's crazy. I'm going with the Warriors just because it's always fuck Brian, man.
I know how you feel. I know.
It's always fuck you, Brian. Fuck you, Brian.
I know how you do.
Fuck you, Brian. I'm going with the Warriors, man. Now let me know. Put your pick in the chat in the comment section, man.
Yeah, see, Jimmy had 27 that game, man.
That's crazy. Shout out to Jimmy and my man Buckets, man. Who you hate now?
I don't hate Jimmy.
All right, let's move on.
Yeah. What I said?
You said, all right, Jimmy.
I said, I don't hate Jimmy.
Oh, you don't hate Jimmy now? Now you don't hate Jimmy?
Me and Jimmy got a love-hate relationship, man. I'll be back to hating him, though.
Okay. As we get into what we watching, I just want to say first before I even let you go, it's still fuck you, Chicago, PD. I didn't finish the episode because it started off stupid. It started off stupid because Atwater is like, I think Atwater started getting his feelings about Shorty, and she was just looking at him like, "Why you leaving your shit at my crib?"
She was like, "That's what we doing?"
Right. And he just looking like befuddled, like I didn't know it was that deep.
Well, you know, you gotta watch the whole episode, you know.
So they got a thing going on where
she tell him why she ain't let him in.
Right, they got a thing going on, so I don't know. I gotta watch the whole episode, like you said, but it's fuck you, Chicago PD. Because can we get back to the regular fucking show? That's all I asked for.
I don't know. I think that's their thing now. I don't know what It's been like that. I think last season was like that.
Yeah, it ended like that. Yeah, and that's when I said this shit is falling off.
You should have been happy. The guy you don't like wasn't even on this episode.
Ooh, oh, Mexican boy.
Yeah.
See, I don't want him to not be on the episode. I just don't want him to be a factor. Like, he could be there. He could be there. But, yeah, fuck you, Chicago PD. All right, what else you watching, man? Go ahead. Do your spell. Bachelor, go ahead. It's over?
Huh?
Is it over yet?
What, The Bachelor? Yeah, I told you. He picked the girl.
Okay.
They gave him some.
Okay.
Picked the girl that gave him some. All right, it's the final episode of The Pit tonight.
Okay.
So watch that. Also, it's the final episode of White Lotus on Sunday. So that should be a good one. I'm watching that. New things that I'm watching.
Wait a minute. Let me ask you something about White Lotus real quick. I heard people talking about White Lotus, and they said that some people are disappointed in this season, and I heard some people saying it's the same shit as White Lotus. Why are y'all disappointed? So how do you feel about this season of White Lotus?
I mean, I'm interested in it. I gotta finish watching it, then I'll let you know. I mean, it's some crazy. It's like some crazy shit on there this season.
Okay.
So,
Jennifer, I'm about to talk about it. I'm gonna let Michael finish. Go ahead, Michael.
All right. What's new? I'm gonna watch. You probably gonna talk about the other show that I was saying I was gonna watch, but I'll let you get to it. All right. Your Friends and Neighbors. That's a new show coming out with the boy John Hamm. I'm gonna watch that. Mobland.
I gotta watch Mobland. Did it start already?
Yeah, first episode.
Okay.
That's it.
All right.
But I am gonna watch Den of Thieves 2 tonight.
I'm not watching that. Everybody said
I heard it was good.
No, I heard it was trash.
No, I don't know. I gotta watch it.
I think it's only gonna be trash because everybody like that was good like died or went to jail last, John. So what the fuck is happening? We just watch Ice Cube, son?
And Gerard Butler? What you mean?
I'll think about it. All right.
You had to put your John in there?
Yeah. If y'all don't know, I mentioned this show last episode called 3 Women. So I did start it. And it starts off a little slow, but after you get into it, it gets really deep and heavy.
I'm gonna tell you, I started watching the show, and all I hear is, "What are you watching? Is this a porno?"
Yes.
I said, I'm gonna have to watch this by myself.
Right. So it's a little dark. It's a little porno-ish. But it's also great.
Yeah.
It's also great. It also has a lot of great storylines. So Blair Underwood is in it. I forget Shorty name, but I like her as an actress. So yeah, it's dark, but
Which
it's also good. What's that?
The black girl?
Yeah, the black girl.
She also played on, what was the show she played on? What was the show she played on?
I don't remember. She's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's great. But the show is called Three Women, everybody. So it's basically about people navigating in their relationships. First of all, Jennifer, don't talk about Blair Underwood like that. Because every time I see Blair Underwood, I just see abuser. I just see abuser. Yeah, every time he be like, you know I love you, right? It sounds like I'm gonna kill you if you try to leave me. That's what it sounds like. Every time he say I love you, it sounds like I'm gonna kill you if you try to leave me. But the show is called Three Women. It's about basically the navigations of three different relationships as they work through their trials and tribulations. Some of them are moving into open relationships. Some of them don't have no affection in their relationship. And so it's a lot of mix and match. And it is like the first episode is like it's sex from the back, like right off the bat. It's like sex going on. So I'm hooked. I'm already hooked right there.
Yeah.
as soon as
I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing because I'm trying to see what the girl played in before.
Oh, right.
I look up the movies and it shows it's gonna come up African booty scratcher. I'm like, what? Oh man.
So yeah, it's sex going on right off the back. So the show is called Three Women and it's on Stars. I'm up to episode 4 now. I'm about to start episode 4 tonight. Episode 3 was a doozy.
Mm-hmm.
Where did you start at? You just finished the first episode?
I ain't get to finish the first episode.
Oh, you get to a sex to a 4 going on. So episode 3 gets a little dicey because she want to smash somebody. So if y'all don't know, they married, but they got like kind of open relationship where they both get to smash other people. But she want to smash this particular bull, and the husband Blair Underwood is like, no, you can't smash bull. He's like, I'll get somebody else for you to smash. She's mad about that. And she's sneaking off to see the bull, whatever.
I thought they was having threesomes, so they just get to go do their own thing.
No, they do. He's Diddy.
He's Diddy.
Yeah, so you know how they said that Diddy was like watching Cassie or making Cassie smash things in front of him. So that's what he does. So he's a voyager. So he watches her get smashed. So sometimes he watches her get smashed, and sometimes they have like swinger joints where they all in the same room and everybody smashing. But every episode somebody getting smashed basically. So every episode somebody gets smashed, but her thing is she want to smash this one particular dude, and he like no, because the bull worked for them or whatever, and they have certain rules.
Okay,
that's the whole thing that goes on in episode 3, man.
I forgot to tell you about the couple next door and stuff.
What's that?
That's about a couple. They was having threesomes and shit. They ended up having like a swapping or whatever. Swingers. So they actually did it with the neighbors, and one of their rules was they wouldn't do it with friends, and they ended up doing it with these people, and then it turned crazy.
Right. So it's a great show. It's called Three Women on Stars. If y'all want to go check it out, I'm gonna be watching episode 4 tonight, man. I think that's about it because
I might be watching that instead of Den of Thieves.
You gotta turn the volume down.
Might be in the basement tonight.
That's what I was saying. You gotta turn the volume down. You gotta go in the basement. Oh man. So other than that, like I said, it's still fuck you Chicago PD right now. I did watch some of Chicago Fire. Chicago Fire is a little mid right now. I think I'm gonna go back and finish watching Grey's because Grey's Anatomy is still on. People don't know, but Grey's Anatomy is still fucking on.
A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah, it's like season fucking 25 out this bitch. Grey's Anatomy is still going on. So I might go back and watch Grey's, like finish watching Grey's. But I'm be watching the girls Final Four as much as I can tomorrow. See who win the chip. Shout out to the ladies, man. Any last words, or you need to cuss anybody out, Michael?
I don't think so.
Okay. All right, Jennifer. I'll watch the pick, but don't disrespect Grey's Anatomy. Grey's Anatomy is still one of the greatest shows of all time.
Well, the pitch the finale, so.
Okay.
Those is gonna be a nice day tomorrow, but it's gonna be a rainy day tomorrow, so.
Right.
That's it.
So you ain't got nothing to say. You ain't got nobody to cuss out.
I always got somebody to cuss out, but I just can't think of it right now.
All right, I think that's it, man. Make sure y'all tune in next week. Are we at end of the regular season next week?
NBA?
Yeah. Okay, so we're wrapping up.
Well, I think it's like 7 games left in the season.
Okay. Wrapping up should be at the end of the regular season. I think I'm gonna be excited once we get to the second round of the playoffs.
Second round?
Yeah, I think the first round is gonna be dry. Like, I don't think it's gonna be competitive, is what I'm saying.
I think it is because all those teams in the West, they're like neck and neck with each other.
Right.
Sweet dreams.
Maybe.
Shouldn't have talking about sweet dreams.
You know, it's past our bedtime.
I know.
It's past our bedtime, man. Yeah, so playoffs should be coming soon. Like I said, we'll see what happens in the first round if they draw some of my attention. But
see what happens. See if they try to vote on a tush push this week, but they try to get it banned.
How you feel about that?
They hating on us, man. What they gonna do?
If it gets banned, are you upset?
Nah, because I still think we're gonna get that first down. Like, it don't matter. Like, we still gonna get it.
So if y'all don't know, it's 16 teams that have been on the side of banning the tush push. It has to go to 20 or 24.
24?
20. It has to go to 24 teams.
So I think the whole thing is Roger Goodell wants to get it banned because they needed 24 teams. They only got 16. Now they want to revisit it. I think in a month or something like that.
Right.
So, shout out to Roger Goodell for hating all his life.
Shout out to Roger Goodell for being a hater.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're trying to ban that tush push people, so we'll see how that plays out. I think that's it, man. That's it, man. This is episode 101. Michael doesn't want to congrats to Melo. No congrats.
No.
So
Lala can do that, not me.
Lala can't do that. Lala don't fuck with him like that.
That is a baby father.
What if Lala be like, hey.
Shout out to Ju. Shout out to Jukebox. She got her first body and shit.
I didn't watch it.
Oh, you didn't watch it?
No, I didn't watch it. Raising Canaan is on right now, and if anybody wants to go check it out.
Juke for almost getting Marvin killed.
That's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, I'll check it out at some point. I'll watch Raising Canaan because I do like Raising Canaan. I'm mad that they fucked my man up, Unique. He looking crazy.
He look crazy.
Yeah,
he draw.
Right. So, like I was saying, man, congrats to Melo. Final Four this weekend, people. Make sure y'all tune in and support. We gotta get these ratings up. We gotta help the ladies out. They need their money in the WNBA.
Support the ladies.
Yeah, so support the ladies. And we'll see y'all next Thursday for episode 102, man. Let's get up out of here. Everybody have a good one, man. Deuces.